Welcome to Cook's Rod Shop. I'm Corey.
And I'm Christine.
This week's been very busy on the car, so I figured we will give you a run through on what we have done this week, and then we will get right into working on some rockers. Okay, some of the things we worked on this week is we got all the framing put in the car to try keeping these door jambs from moving around. And then we've also got the headliner down and cleaned that up. That was a very tedious job. We went and dropped the fuel tank from this, which was a task in itself. It has a spare tire holder that's built into the floor that the tank is wrapped around, so didn't realize that when I was starting this, but that was not fun at all. We got the bumper off it this week. And so we're getting this thing stripped down so we can start getting some metal replaced, because as you can see, we'll walk you around and show you all the rot in this car. And I can't wait to get it replaced, because it makes me really nervous when we start cutting it apart that things don't start moving around, because then you don't have nothing to even work with. But we're going to start with replacing the rockers, and then we'll work to the floorboards. Right now I'm doing the research on the floorboards to see which direction we're going. Good chance you'll see me cut them all out of there. We were going to try saving them, but there's at least 4 patches in the floorboards right now, and I'm looking at least 6 more patches, and then I got all the braces underneath to replace, and the time just doesn't make sense to do it that way the further I get into this and the things I've found. So I got a feeling you're going to see it all go. That's why we X-braced it and doing our best to keep it to stay where we have it. One of the other things that we did get done this week is we put cardboard on all the windows and taped them up, trying to protect them. Guys, don't do what I did and bought the cheapest duct tape I could actually find, because it literally is already fallen off and it's only been on there for about 2-3 days. So this weekend we're going to go through and rip it all back off and do it again. So that was a big waste of time. Okay, today the goal is to see what it's going to take to get some rockers in here. I definitely am not doing it to the traditional way of just buying the whole rocker. Probably is the way to go, but we're going to try something different, and you guys can learn from my mistakes. We are going to come in here and we're going to cut this out, and I bought some 2x3 square tubing, because my plan is to lift this body off, and this is what's going to hold this car together. So I would rather just put the 2x3 square tubing in there and know that the rockers, because in my view the rockers is what holds everything else, is the beginning of the structure. So we are definitely going to try it. You can see once I ripped off all the patchwork that they put on, there's some pieces missing that I really wish. So we're going to have to come in here and fix this. We'll have to fix up here, which is the door jamb area. Not going to be that hard, so I'm not saying it's that difficult. It's just work that wasn't foreseen until we got into it. So we're just going to get right at it. I am going to cut it out in sections just because I want to have something to go off of when I put it back together. And you guys will kind of see as we go along. So let's get right at it. Okay guys, we're just gonna start cutting this out and see what we want to do here. And at the end of the day, we're starting on the passenger side, so I won't see it getting in the driver's side, so it'll look good from the other side of the vehicle. So let's get right after it. You gotta go away. Yeah, I can't throw sparks at you. You'll go up in
Stella,
flames. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now that's the beginning of going, uh-oh, what do we do now? But as you can see, there's nothing here, guys. There ain't no reason to work with this. We will start over and make this a whole lot better than it is right now. That is part of the old rocker. Okay, now the plan is, for anyone wondering, all this rotted metal up here, right here, is going to get cut out too, but I'm keeping it there right now because it gives me an idea where to start my rockers. So we don't want to get rid of everything at once, or then you don't know where to put the stuff back to. Okay. $71 5/8. Okay. Now we have to figure out what is all in the way. Hmm. Okay, everyone, you kind of seen the direction we are heading. We got the 2x3 square tubing put in. Everything is tacked in place. Got the rocker skin put over it. Needs a whole lot of work. I'm going to have to fix all this rust in here. All this is going to get cut up. This is a little longer than it's supposed to be. So we are going to definitely have a way more work to do than what you've seen so far. But that is a good start for this morning. And I do appreciate you guys tuning in to watch along with our build. And I would appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe.